Hi from the edge of insanity. What are we looking at today? Well, I was trying to decide if I wanted to do that, or that. Then I thought, well, maybe J-Dog will want to do that, so we'll skip that one. Then I moved some shit, and I found some year-old pumpkin beer, so we're just going to take a look at both of them, side by side. The Yonkers Pumpkin Spice, or Shipyard's Pumpkinhead. We have 6.5 to 4.5. Seriously. Any of you guys that are tech heads or anything, I bet you can open up a drawer and pull out USB cables and cat cables. Well, last night I'm kind of dealing with a new configuration with the stereo and the TV. And it was the first time in quite a while that I've actually used the Apple TV, because we wanted to watch the movie, I can't think of the name of it, not Insidious, Amphibious and something. It's a new one, and it's got the Sean Flattery from Boondock Saints, and he plays a guy, a serial killer, about to be electrocuted or sentenced to death, because you don't find out how he's going until close to the end. He says that he is possessed by a demon, and the counselor is brought in to decide if he is insane or fit to be electrocuted. And I'm telling you that this is one of my most highly recommended movies that I have probably seen in 5, 6, 7 years. Sean Flattery, his frickin' acting, because he keeps switching back and forth from the guy to the demon. And just, I mean, there's other people that you see in the background, but there's like basically four frickin' people. 5 if you count the original counselor at the beginning. It is just absolutely, it is such a powerful movie, a good against evil, and I can't say enough about it. But I needed to be able to get to it on Apple TV, so I unhooked one of the cables that I knew that was running down here, which means it was luck of the draw. Did I kill this computer? Did I kill the pass-through line that goes to the main computer upstairs? Or did I kill the power to the to my Unify? This is like its own network, and as it turns out, it's necessary for my safe, and I think my printer is also off of this, because the printer is literally sitting on the other side of the floor from here. Well, it turned out that I actually killed my laptop, and I figured, no big deal, I'll just switch over to Wi-Fi. Well, I get 586 megs a second on network, but I get 80-something on Wi-Fi. I suppose because even though a bunch of shit's been updated on this computer, a bunch of shit, the Wi-Fi adapter that's built into it wasn't one of them. So, long story short, I happen to have a switch that has been sitting unused, and I'm like, no problem, I'll just take the hotline from the Wi-Fi up, and I'll plug it into the switch, and then I'll plug the laptop and the the network adapter into it, and all I have to do is find a cat line. Well, after searching for I don't know how long last night, I gave up, and this morning I ran over and I bought one more cable. I knew I needed to go from the switch to the computer, so I just bought like a 2-footer or a 3-footer Cat 6. And for some reason I wasn't thinking that I also need one to go from the switch up and across over to the network adapter. I'm like, okay, I know I'm not going to find a 6-footer, but at least for right now, so that the safe is connected, I could at least plug it into the switch and just lay it here, and I'll grab another one of those tomorrow. I searched through every electronics box and drawer I had, and I thought I was onto something when I found a 10-inch Cat 6 cable. I'm like, you know what? I'll just set this right here overnight, and I'm good. Well, evidently, my switch that is upstairs that was originally running this is powered. That switch is not powered. In other words, the cable that was coming from upstairs had juice in it, and that thing needs to be powered, and voila. And I went searching through boxes, and I found the original adapter, which you run a LAN into that and then out to that, and it powers it. That means I need another cable. So all I'm gonna, I need like a 7 or 8 foot. I have a sneaking suspicion if I buy a 6-footer that it'll be like just a hair short. That's what she said. Okay, first the Shipyard. Actually, I've had, I can't remember what I had from Shipyard that was actually pretty good. I think it was an oatmeal stout. I think Shipyard is out of California. Well, no, this one is Rochester, New York. I'm almost positive I had one that was out of California, but this one is out of New York. This one would also be out of New York. I believe I received both of these from the Nyhapian. Yeah, Yonkers. Well, no, Yonkers Brewing Company by Thomas Hooker Brewing out of Connecticut. But Shipyard first, a little bit lower on the juice. Definitely a lighter body. Pumpkin, it tastes natural, but at first it tastes almost candy sweet. Now it's kind of tapered off to a more natural. Yeah, I left that in code red because my insanity level. I did get some good stuff done today, though. I brought. I think I ended up with 12 pepper plants, and then this morning I was over talking to Matt, and he asked me if I wanted to adopt one. So we pulled his out of his garden and potted it and brought that down here. So I have 4 small. I thought they were gonna be, those were those 4 boxes that were sitting here. They're about that long. They're on a stretchy arm, and they're USB powered, so they look like you could plug it into the computer and burn away a light. And I got those on. I got a fan oscillating. The downside is Matt contacted a good friend of his named Adam, who might actually be here on Wednesday. Don't know if he'll do a brew review. I mean, I'll throw it out there. He'll be here on Wednesday because he used to own his own company. It was Something Tomato. It was in West Duluth. Anybody that knows that neck of the woods, it was on the corner of Central Entrance and Central Avenue, and they were always getting like cops going in there because they specialized in hydroponics, and the clientele was not a 90-year-old woman getting gardening stuff. They were there because they were growing something else. Well, then they opened up a second location over in a building that I used to, thank God I don't anymore, did maintenance for. And we had to do some stuff in there one day, and I met him, and he thought he was really cool, and I was telling him about a plant that I had indoors, Grandma, my tree, and he gave me a couple bottles of fertilizer, A and B. You put like 2 parts of A with 1 part of B in a gallon of water, and I still have that sitting over there. And so he's going to pop over on Wednesday and take a look at my setup and tell me if it looks like I got a chance in hell. I know it's a pepper. Well, right off the bat, I learned that peppers, because they mainly grow in very dry environments and very warm environments, don't really like a lot of water. And mine are all very soaked, so they won't be getting watered for a while. And they also like heat. And Adam said, try to go from 80 to about 92. And I'm like, yeah, this is the temperature that they'll be living in. And in the winter, it does get a little cooler. Because I always look like this during videos in the winter, but Matt always looks like he just getting ready to get mugged by an Eskimo. Jesus God. That is a push-up bra, and those are not real. I mean, they look like they were big before they were made extra not real. So about the best I could possibly offer, and I'm only willing to do it while I'm home, is on top of the fact that there's lights that right now are set for 12 hours on and 12 hours off. I'm assuming that they'll come back on. I know it was really vague in the directions. Hopefully they'll be on for 12 and off for 12. Then I have a fan because they like to be blown. Why wouldn't you? And I have a small heater that I could aim towards them, but like I said, I'm only willing to do that during hours that I'm home. And I don't want my 13 pepper plants to turn out to be, I don't know, an extra $100 a month in electricity to maintain. So I'll just see how it goes. I'll see what Adam says. I really appreciate Matt doing some research, jotted down a whole bunch of notes for me, and Adam said that he'd even be willing to stop by. I'm like, okay, cheers, Adam. Right off the bat, I should say both of these are over a year, or right at a year old. This one has more of a, I have like a hair dangling, and I keep seeing it. Don't want to. It's kind of like an ex-wife. It's irritating, and I don't want to see it. You can tell it's got a little heavier body, a little bit more ponies when you're drinking it. On the other hand, this one is very kind of like fake pumpkin flavor. First thing you get while you're drinking it, kind of on the nose, is almost a perfume. Not like pumpkin perfume, like pumpkin and something else that you don't want. So off the right at the very beginning, the bigger of the two is the one I like the least. On the Arnold Palmer, Sharky says SH and yes please. Then Clyde says I've only owned trucks and Jeeps, no cars. Oh, and I had a V10 Ford Excursion. There's a gas saver. Spiked Lemonade, Mr. 27 says the club of the brew clubbers. Back to Arnold Palmer. J-Dog has Heart Club, Mr. Holster. And then Bad has Did I Miss the Club? Yes. Now, first, wow, that was a lot of last places. First on the you have no good ideas or good car ideas, with Smile Money being first, saying first. Rich says cheers all. Hector says H10, fish bowl full of gummy worms, solar powered jackhammers, turkey peckers, that's all, and fuck Joe Biden. H10 is a miss. You know, there is a, not trying to like speed up when I have the next round of stuff to send out, but you know, there is a faster strategic way to clear a board, and Hector, yours isn't it. Mike says cheers. Cheers, Mike. Salty says all the leaves are brown and the sky is gray. I went for a walk on a winter's day. Naked. Tardisia says rainy days and naked Mondays always get me down. And Mr. 27 says eek. And Multi Gunman says with a frozen wee wee because it's winter day. Oh, speaking of that, I put up a short on the eBomi channel, and I have done nothing since I haven't even looked at it. I'm just curious. You know, sometimes you do some shit, and the next minute, you're like wondering where all the... Come on. Just... Okay, I give up. Now I don't have access to my own channel. And I don't know if everybody's noticed or not, but YouTube has changed things once again. Yeah, what the heck? Oh my God, I so hate. Yeah, they changed, yeah, 28 views, never mind. It's just typical YouTube, go fuck yourself-ery. Agent Mr. Cat, howdy fellas. G10. Tell you what, Agent Mr. Cat, don't let Hector school you on the proper way to clear a battleship, or in this case, a bottle ship board. So G10 was a miss. Howdy fellows, G10, you fix mass extraction problems of that 1022? Yes, good. By the way, a friend's channel got deleted because of a comment. Over one comment. When did they start doing that? Wow. Anti-First Amendment tube is really going to dog shit. Yeah, as of right now, I've been locked out of Mr. 10mm bullet. John said that if you have any inactivity for more than 1 year, which I have not, that they were going to start deleting channels. I suppose because it says bullet in the title of the channel, I don't know. I just know that my Google Mr. 10mm bullet at gmail.com works just fine. But I cannot get, they won't let me into the YouTube channel. So the eBomi backup channel has been officially locked as of this moment in time. I'm really at a point where I don't give a flying fuck anymore. It's almost like when the channels are deleted and gone, I will no longer be coming to the party anymore. YouTube has so destroyed everything. First of all, they made it so that you couldn't personalize your shit. They took away that ability. People had unique pictures and backgrounds and text and fonts, and you could control everything. They took that away. Then they took away PMs, the personal messaging service within. So if you wanted to send a message, like say Agent Mr. Cat, it'd be like, hey, here's my there's a business email, there's the Brew Channel email, there's the two different Captain Dick Nozzle now emails, there's the my personal one email, Sandman 1967 at charter.net I think actually still works, yeah, they used to have an internal one. So if you wanted to send someone stuff saying, hey, if you want, here's my phone number or whatever. Now it's like, how do you communicate with somebody without actually flat out and saying, here is my personal. I've seen people put like, here's my phone number. I'm like, dude, I'm never doing that. I mean, I have a hard enough time with that in general. Anybody that knows me, and I always say this, don't take it fucking personal, but I hate the telephone. I can do texting, but then again, there's Signal and there's Messenger. Messenger works better than texting because if you want to send a high definition picture on a text message, it's going to get deleted. It's going to get downsized to fit the bandwidth. But if you send a large format picture on Messenger, the person on the other end is going to get it. Kind of like the Brew Babes. You know, there's still some shitty ones in here. If they look like they're gonna be grainy as fuck, I don't even waste my time adding them to the rotation. But hey, the good news is, in my process of looking in that box, everything over there, pulling everything out, finding old external hard drives that don't even work with a shit anymore because they're so slow. Everything, this drawer, that drawer, the junk drawer upstairs, 2 different drawers, trying to find the fucking cat cable. Good news is, I found this. Heck yeah. Shit yeah. The Sony Ericsson. I don't even know what model this thing even was. Actually, if I still had that charger, which there probably is one, but hey, at least this was, in the days where you could take the battery out of it. I think you could take the battery out of this one. Whatever. But yeah, this one got quite a bit of use out of this one. Volume up and down. It'd be kind of funny if it actually did power out. No, she's dead. The only reason I kept this is 911 still worked on this. I mean, it's not like I call 911 a lot. Oh, got a package in. Hung like a light switch. Fried chicken candy. Beer tasting journal. Wow. Hey, thank you, but you're like 1,000, but probably a little over 2,000. So my question is, at what point is it considered nudity and breaking of the community guidelines? Because that right there, I guess technically, I mean, they don't tell you. The email that I got, and then I challenged it, told me that the conclusions were come to between AI and a human. And I said, okay, fine, bullshit. Where is it? Where's the nudity that you deleted my video? 2 hours later, we can confirm that you broke community guidelines and the video will stay removed. Okay, but where? You know, they send you a link so that you can actually still play the video inside of the YouTube app itself or on your browser. But nowhere in there does it say, oh, well, here's where the offense took place. I mean, that last one, she was wearing clothes. It's not your fault that you have great eyes. World's finest fall concoction. Fried chicken flavored collectible candy in a collectible tin. Well, why not? I mean, I can't remember the last time I had some really good chicken flavored candy. And I managed to open this container up with Sharky's bottle opener. Individually wrapped pieces of chicken candy. You know what it looks like? It looks like when Hector inserted an enema in his asshole and farted and it popped back out. I wish I would have not have said that. I'm gonna insert the lemon looking side. Oh. Must be chicken and gravy. No, this tastes like chicken and the chicken skin. God damn, it's good to be me. Smile Money says, congrats on fixing Matt's 1022. Thank you. I have to get out and shoot it, but I know we're good. Bam, bam. Hector, want to hear a real land aircraft carrier? I had a 78 Eldorado with the 425. I carried a spatula on my keychain to scrape Priuses off of it. Nice. Oh, I never noticed that she had wheel gun heels. Oh, bet you Christine would like those. Hang on, the race is on. Smile Money says the problem is that we giving power to the politicians is a growing number of people that support what they are doing. Yeah, a lot of retarded people. I personally think anybody with a half a brain wants nothing to do with government. Oh, but we'll drink shitty water and we won't have roads to drive on. Give me a fucking break. Poco, so many deleted comments. Smile Money. I had a used Olds Delta 88 that the previous owner was an elderly lady that only drove it to church on Sunday. It had a big 455. and I wouldn't let anyone pass me. Well, until an unmarked police car tried, his interceptor engine was better. Hence, my first speeding ticket. Poco, the demon, unplug everything from it, then turn it on. If the problem the Denon. If the problem goes away, the amp is fine, and look and see if a speaker fried, usually tweeters. If the problem persists, unplug the amp for an hour. Afterwards, hold the power button for 60 seconds plus. Then, while still holding the power button, plug the amp back in. If the problem continues, throw it away or keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, still at this moment, see, I wondered if maybe a piece of frayed speaker wire fell and whatever. It's not part of the system anymore, but even before, the Denon itself has a speaker test or identification system. So you go into the settings and you press go, and it literally makes noise come out of each speaker as it rotates around the room. And all my speakers sound fine, and I haven't had this problem since it's been attached to the Yamaha amp, the new one. But it is sitting out in the garage, Poco, and that's where I have all those Harman Kardon, the surround system. I thought I would double check the back, make sure that there's no broken strand of one little piece of wire from like the positive, maybe touching the chassis or anything like that. I'll double check all of that, and then I'm going to try plugging the Harman Kardon system in and just, while I'm out working in the garage, see if it stays working or not. I mean, right now, if I made sure that there's no stray wire chunks hanging off the back, and I plug it in, and it goes through its little routine, and then blinks the red light with nothing hooked to it, then it's an internal problem. And like you said, I could continue doing what I've been doing. And that's just turning it off, turning it on, turning it off, turning it on. And you keep repeating until that click and you hear sound. One straight for the chicken breast. Poco, my only car regret is building a 66 Impala wagon, then letting a friend put it on his property to sell. He let it get stolen. Poco, wait, Sharky is in his 40s? Why does he look so old? Not touching that one. Bad? Greetings, Captain. Greetings, my brother. Bad? That's a lot of different fruits in that beer. It's pretty good. J-Dog is here at work. J-Dog will be here tomorrow. Bad, a bottle of bamboo doesn't seem to last very long. No, a bottle of bamboo does not last very long. Just trying to get through this one fast. Yeah. Cold-hearted bastard, 2 thumbs up and 2 shots. Cobra, yeah, Joey and I have all of the fun. As long as the parts keep flowing. Hey, Cobra, I mean, you don't have to answer the question here. You could, contact me through other means. But out of curiosity, what is the end price on the Eleanor? Asking for a friend. Cheapo gun guy, Those who expect to reap the blessings of freedom must, like me,
Fuck Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden!
McCline, where's the boy? Fired. Then he says that shirt reads anti-Don to me. What? No. That's the same thing that the one guy at the store thought too. It's supposed to be a pro-Trump shirt. It just confuses liberals. Wade, I already have a working knowledge of the subject matter. I can also comment intelligently on the NWO, Bilderberg Group, the Illuminati, and the, what is that? Tilitera Commission? I'm not even sure what the last one is, unless I'm really butchering it. But no, Wade, we got 2+ hours to work with. All that works with me. Tiny bubbles in her string. EMT, I had a 77 Dodge Dart. It was a shiny turd. Looked sweet as fuck, but as a teenager I couldn't afford to keep it as a project car. I see what you did right there. A4. A4 is a miss. And
Fuck Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden!
Mr. 27 says 29th. Multi-gunman sub-comment says winning. How far are we? Oh, we're almost done already. Oh, Mike. McCline is going to be pissed. Fuck him. Miss 27 says, no multi-357 man again. Yep, I'm disappointed. Then he says, I'm here, but I'm late. I'll be kind of MIA for a while. I start a new construction job on Monday, and it's the night shift. 2 weeks on, 1 week off, so I won't be around quite as much until I'm done. Miss 27 says, cloudy brew. Multi-gunman says, that's backwash. Then Miss 27 says, how's the brew taste, Captain Brewbomy? I liked yesterday's. It was good. Din says, what? Thwahat and the propane take a schwat? Already in home stretch. Sharky, you sorted Charlie's 1022? Yes. Woo woo hoo, yes, I'm Dutch. Wow. No, it's wow, wow, wow. Yes, I'm Dutch. Now, let Matt and his son give it a try with some field tests. Yes. I think it's still small game. I don't know. Sharky, I like Harman Kardon stuff. I have had many of their speakers. My BMW 320 had a $1,500 Harman Kardon sound system, and I have a few of their $300 Bluetooth speakers. Their Onyx line, well, they came with Samsung phones for free. There's that. I have a Harman Kardon Bluetooth speaker. It looks like a big 12-inch speaker, and I tell you, that has a tremendous amount of bass to it. When you flip it around and you look at the like self-cooling effect of the movement of the sub on it, the only thing I keep thinking is, you know how cool it would be to be able to run 2 of those? Unfortunately, the technology of that won't let you. But their new Bluetooth, if your phone is capable of it and the device is capable of it, you can now actually add multiple devices so that you could put if I had my Harman Kardon, if my Bluetooth speaker, I could have 2 of those. I'm telling you, I mean, it sounds incredible as a single speaker. I can't even imagine what it would sound like. If I won a mini lottery, though, I'd get the big JBL party box. It's like 1,000 watts or something like that. Lily's like, you know, it's overkill, right? Sharky SH, love me some Spanish flavored seafood. Mm-hmm. Ooh, and some fresh camo toe dip too. Multi-gun man, I'll be MIA for a while. I started a new construction job on Monday and it's a night shift. 2 weeks. Wow, seems like I've heard this before. 2 weeks on, 1 week off, so I won't be around as much until I'm done. Damn it, Jim. Din, did you check if there's actually a short one a short on one of the wires / or speakers? Well, what doesn't make any sense is why it could clear itself out and then all of a sudden work for hours on end. But technically, when I pulled it out of the cabinet to switch units, I just quickly looked at it. I still need to, you know, of course, in the process of moving it, even carrying it out to the garage, if there was a chunk, it could have already fallen out. But my goal is I'll look it over good, and I'll try firing it up. And if it does what it normally does, it surges the red button while it goes through the test cycle, even when it was brand new, and then the light turns green. You hear the click of like the circuitry opening or closing so that the amplifier can work. If it does that repeatedly, you know, then the next thing is actually to hook those that other speaker system up to it and just see, and if it always comes on and works after giving it a good once over. Otherwise, it could be just something wrong with that protection circuit itself. It just got weak. And it's been 42 minutes. I've met my contractual obligations. I'm not done yet. I'll be actually, damn it, I'm not done with either of them. Yeah. Yeah. This one helps to wash away the nastiness of the Yonkers. The Shipyard is definitely the better of the two of them. Okay, going to the party, and only person in the club is Hector. He says, I'm in the club just to annoy Jesus and YouTube. Laugh out loud and fuck Joe Biden.
Fuck Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden!
But from what Agent Mr. Cat was saying, we may be seeing the end of everything that YouTube disapproves of. Get away from me, little gnat piece of shit. And everything that YouTube disagrees on. I mean, already says these videos aren't made for children, and other than I think one oopsie, which I can't find, there isn't a single lady that isn't attempting to cover the tatas. Okay, tomorrow, unless the world turns upside down, it will be me and J-Dog. So, cheers.